the insurance sector has got a huge amount to learn from retail and perhaps banking, should we say, all that's part of financial services. And we've seen this in several insurance companies. Some of the larger insurance companies have been built from acquisitions and are built around a brand. And their brand proposition is to offer insurance down different lines of business. There's one example we looked at, which is a well-known brand in Europe, and we did some mystery shopping on them. If you happen to go on their website, they have 9 lines of business. They have 9 different phone numbers, all of which operate at different hours of the day. And if you ring up and buy house insurance and then say, can I have car insurance? When we tested it, a significant number of times the answer was, we don't do that. Or please ring this number. And then the question came, can I have a discount on that, please, because I'm buying multiple insurance policies? And the answer was no. Where some of the supermarkets, no surprise, have taken over here as acting as coordinators and agglomerating, if you like, different policies from different companies. So the Tesco Sainsbury's example, Sainsbury's is a great example, where they were actually buying the policies from that particular insurance policy and are able to offer tiered discounts depending on the number of insurance policies you take out. Think how many insurance policies you have on your car, your house, your buildings, your travel insurance, mobile phone. You can clock up 9 or 10 different insurance policies we all have. Yet very few of the insurance companies are offering a package with tiered discount to give you the best deal on everything. So I think there's a huge opportunity for the insurance industry.
Thank you. Bill, have you got anything to add to that, Travis?
A few points, a personal observation and then some general observations on data. So I think data is a massive subject, and in some respects you need to break it down to what you actually mean by it. So you're talking about the back office shared data, where insurance industries share information in terms of accident records and so on, and claim rates. Are we talking about the customer data, the bit that they own, where they actually have that data at their disposal and they can put it up on the likes of Money Supermarket and make all sorts of comparisons? The comparator to the supermarket or the retail industries are those businesses spent hundreds of millions of pounds collecting up customer insight, largely what the customer was buying, what their name was, where they were geographically located and so on. In many respects, banking and therefore more broadly the insurance industry already has this. We already have deep knowledge of the individual, and there is a huge lesson to learn in the banking industry about the fact that we didn't have to spend hundreds of millions of pounds to collect it. It's currently there, residing in current account data and credit card data and so on. So I think, one of the lessons is, if retailers were prepared to spend hundreds of millions of pounds collecting it, and we've already got it, then there's probably a question over whether or not we should use it more efficiently than we do today. But equally, even where the insurance industry does have the data, I'm not entirely sure, to the point about a customer experience, I'm not entirely sure they're using it to the best effect. So the personal story is, so I had an accident a couple of years ago, not my fault, I'd like to point out. And 2 years prior to that, I think somebody else had dinged the side of the car. Now, this is fine, not a major problem, but when you make your applications, of course, you have to declare what dates, what values, what costs, and various other bits and pieces. My personal experience, that's like a test. That's like me trying to remember when various things happened. And then you get on to the company and they go, well, that doesn't quite meet up with the records that are on record. Well, if you shared with me the record that was on record, it would just be a lot easier for me to go, yes, that's correct, than it would be for me to try and remember exactly what month, date, etc., various things have happened in my life. So I think the lesson behind that is, if we're sitting on data that is beneficial to the customer, almost irrespective of what it is, it can be your claim record, then presenting that in a unified and useful way changes the experience that the customer will receive as a result. So 2 lessons. One is, if you've got it, use it more efficiently, irrespective of whether or not it was negative data, the claim history, or positive data, potential future purchasing behaviours.